Good evening, everyone. I am horizontal with my Hannah Grace. She's helping me get any kind of extra fluids out of my body. So I'm trying to get this situated, but I feel like I'm like off center. I'm looking this direction, and I guess I should be looking that direction. But I wanted to read a pop-up video. So it's from the King James Bible app. It's 1 Timothy 6, verse 7. For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out. It is what it is. Someone once said that there is no U-Hauls behind hearses. The implication is that you can't take it with you when you die. There's a story of a man who tried. When the doctors told him he had a short time to live, he converts some of this cash into gold bricks. Good grief. Puts them in a suitcase and instructs that this suitcase should be buried with him. This just kind of sounds familiar to me. When he approaches the pearly gates carrying the suitcase, St. Peter stops him and asks to look inside the suitcase. The angel Gabriel asks, "What's in the suitcase?" "Pavement," replies St. Peter. The story illustrates that in heaven, what we consider to be wealth on this earth is really nothing. Heaven's streets are paved with gold. That would be the equivalent of finding some kind of value in asphalt or concrete chunks here on earth. We spend a lot of time trying to get things on this earth. We spend a lot of time working to get more and more stuff that we just don't need. If if you don't believe it, take a look at what happens when a person dies without an heir. A lawyer has to come in, open the house, and sell off all the belongings to settle the estate. Thousands and thousands of dollars worth of stuff, sometimes still in boxes, is sold for pennies on the dollar. It's 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 extremely sad to watch. I've witnessed it. An entire lifetime of obtaining things, and only that happens is that the strangers come in to pick over the possessions of giant yard sale. Kind of like what I've been through. Wow. This passage tells us that we are to be content with what we have. I am. Always have been. We should be content with food and clothing. As long as our needs are met on a daily basis, that's really all we should ask for. Everything else is just bonus stuff. And if we are spending time away from our families, if we're spending time focusing on getting rather than focusing on living, then we're being very foolish because we can't take it with us. When the end comes, all the stuff that we bought stay right here in our closets or our garages. While we're on this earth, we need to make the right choices and be sure that we are able to be content with what we have. Then we may end up with a few things that we want. Father, I thank you for everything. I know sometimes I may seem discontent because there are things that I think that I want, things that I need, but the truth is I'm happy with my life. I'm happy with what you've done for me. I'm happy with my family, with my job, with the things that I have. I've seen what happens when you have too much stuff, and I don't want that. When I get greedy, you remind me that I have everything that I need, and most of what I could ever want. I thank you, Lord. I mean, let's just be honest, that's all we need is him. So I hope you enjoyed that. Stay tuned. I may or may not have something else. I don't know yet. Love to all bunches of bunches. Bye.